Baby, why don't we go Jamaica off the Florida Keys? There's a place called Kokomo.
Oh my lord.
That's where you wanna go to get away from it all. Bodies in the sand. Tropical dreams.
Yep.
We'll be falling in love to the rhythm of a steel drum band. Down in Kokomo, Jamaica, ooh, I wanna take you through.
Nice little Hawaiian themed stream here.
That snap must be alive or something. It just keeps going over. Yep. Oh yeah.
Alright, what do we got?
Alright, what's up guys? It's what episode is it?
It's episode 7.
Episode 7. Exciting.
Yeah, over a month and a half.
Alright, right?
Man, we're sticking to it too.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting. I mean, I kind of want to talk about filters and how it drives me fucking insane that I guess the guys are starting to do it now too, because you see, like, you can always tell. I've noticed like a couple girls use them, and then when they put them on and they take pictures with their kids, the kids look like fucking aliens. They're already young enough as it is. Or if you go to see them, you're like, I met this girl not too long ago, and I've seen her on Facebook, and I'm like, okay, she's pretty, whatever. And then all of a sudden, I meet her in person, and the filter just was like, I didn't know who the fuck she
It's gotta
was.
be in catfish.
Yeah, it was like the MTV catfish. So I think the filters need to calm down, because you ladies, man, you got these. A lot of you get the lip injections. I mean, whatever. That's each his own. But I mean, man, they got lip injection filters, dude, where they look like aliens.
Well, dude, I mean, makeup in general is a filter. I mean, there's some people, that's saying where your first date should always be in the pool, right? Know what you're dealing with.
Right.
I mean, some of them chicks are really, really, really good with that makeup. I mean, you might be dating a whole different person.
Well, that's the thing though. With when you have the filter going on, I don't know. It seems like you can't ever see who the hell they really are. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, but filters go on a little bit more than looks too. It can be who you are, man. I've known a lot of people that, like, in certain situations or certain, like, environments, people put on, like, some sort of filter where they act a different type of way.
It's a mask.
Right? Yeah. It's like a different persona. So that's honestly kind of bothered me, rubbed me the wrong way a lot of times, because, like, for me, it doesn't matter what situation I'm in, what environment I'm in, I'm always me, right? I don't have a filter.
I think the first date should be for well, you're not single, obviously.
No.
Haley's here in the audience.
No.
That's pretty stupid. But yeah,
Hey,
you know.
This is all out, boys.
Oh yeah, damn right it is. We're full
But
sending
my
it,
first
always.
date, the ideal date would be, let's go fuck into the wave pool or something.
Yeah, you got to go into
Let's
the water.
get-
You got to get the
Listen,
mask
the
off.
reason B is like, okay, we're in the water. The
Yep.
waves are not gonna fuck out of the eyelashes, because you ladies look like fucking aliens without the eyelashes, dude.
You got to knock them off.
The eyelashes aren't on, and Mel, you're like, oh my god, dude, what happened?
Yeah, it has to be. Water has to be included in the
Right,
first date.
we're gonna go fucking swimming. We're going to Kalahari. We're gonna hit some
Right.
slides. I want to see you at your worst.
Right, like, yeah, I want to know what I'm waking up to tomorrow morning, right?
No, I don't want to wake up with eyelashes and makeup all over the
Yeah,
pillow,
honestly.
look like a fucking centipede
Right.
on the pillow.
Right. And dude, I mean, after that, so you got that knocked out of the wind, then you got to look at, okay, so what happens the next month, right? So people put on the filter. I've heard people have different voices, right? Different actions, the way they move, the way they talk, the way they act, right? I mean, for me, that's just so weak, right? And it's almost kind of like a trap, right? Because Snapchat does this better than anybody, but people do it on their own accord. I mean, you're like sitting there, you're playing a guessing game at least the first month or two of a relationship, right?
Right.
I mean, you're really trying to figure them out, and they can play coy the whole time. Like, they don't know nothing. And they're just a whole different person. And all of a sudden, you got a lady boy on your hands. Like a Bangkok lady boy.
That's why you gotta do the nut aroni challenge.
Oh, yeah, right. You gotta make sure.
But you know what's funny about this is that we never rehearsed any of this.
No, of
and
course
then,
not.
like I told you before we started, I'm like, I don't really even know what I want to talk about. I talk about the filters, but it just hit me like a ton of bricks. Like, because I'm a funny fucking guy. I don't care. I really am. And I got a lot of funny stories. But, what's really been bugging me is that we talked about the dating game. We already talked about this. We won't keep going on about it. We know it's fucking full of piss and shit. So, but the thing is that I was talking to this girl on Facebook for a couple, I don't know, dude, for probably about a year. I seen her pictures. I see all the guys that had the girlfriends, they're hearting and loving her pictures. I'm like, dude, I've been hanging out with her. I don't know what you guys have been doing. I mean, you're hearting and liking her pictures, but this chick is living a double life, dude. Like I talked about it before. It really fucking struck me instantaneously as we're sitting here. A lot of people are like, oh well, Mike, why don't you date somebody older? Okay, well, you know what? I will tell you this. Let's shed some light on that. She was 44,
Okay.
and what's hilarious about it is she was more fucked up than anybody I've ever met.
And that tends to be the case.
She's got her friend. Now listen, this is gonna get deep, and it'll piss a lot of people off. And I really don't care because we're full sending it,
Yeah,
like
that's
I
kind of
did
the
last
focus.
night. So here's the deal. She had a friend supposedly, and this friend, she came to the bar we were at. I won't even name the name. And her friend came, and her friend looked at me, looked up and down, and she knows she's best friends with one of my boys' girls. She didn't put two and two together, and my two friends were with me, Sean and Eddie. And Sean and Eddie are African American. They're two of my best friends. And she said a word she shouldn't have said to this other girl that I was talking to. And she said that, and I heard her. I'm like, oh boy. And she said, well, he's a gangster. He dresses like he's 20 years old. No, listen, bitch. I dress the way I want to dress because that's me. I'm not fronting and acting like I'm somebody that I'm not. And I'm not a gangster, obviously.
You got no filters on.
Right. That bitch has got 27,000 filters. And to top it all off, dude, she's so worried about me. Well, you know what? You should have been eating pizza at fucking 11 o'clock at night. It ain't a good look.
Hey.
And, I could go a lot further. And I really don't know the girl. She might be a cool girl.
What is that saying that, like, when you point one finger, you got four pointing back right at
Right.
you?
You don't know me, bro. You
Yeah.
don't know what I've been through. And she's telling her that she could do better. Listen, bitch. You know what? I'm the full fucking package. So I don't know where you're getting your see
I
that?
mean, hey, like that shit bothers me in its entirety, dude. Men, women, everybody in the same. I don't give a shit who you are, what you are. It doesn't matter. I hate people that do that, right? Because it's always the people that aren't comfortable in their own skin that act like that.
Right. Oh,
right?
you could do better. He
Right,
dresses
like,
this way.
Right, or hey, I'm gonna be judgmental on this part. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You know what? Shut the fuck up.
Right.
Right? Because the person saying that shit is the person that is 42 different people.
Right.
Right, in any situation they come up, they try to like put on this act or put on this persona, when it's like, what kind of leg do you got to stand on?
And that's the thing though. You don't know who knows, and what's really funny is after I dug, I'm like friends with her best friend's dude. I've been friends with him for over 20 years. One of my boys. Like I felt like saying, well, and again, I can only go on what she's saying, and she may be a liar because I think she's. I hadn't heard from her. I'm like, dude, I can't play no games. I'm too old. I'm 51 years old. I'm not gonna play no games. And yeah, the age of girls that I usually end up talking or at least wanting something to do, they're really young, obviously. I mean, maybe 28 to 33, 34, 35.
That's the range.
That's the
Fair
range. And it's not. I'm being myself. I'm a little kid, and people that really know me know that I'm not at really 51. Into my mind.
You got a young soul.
Right. I want to have fun, dude. I want to live as, a fucking 51-year-old wearing a polo shirt, wearing, Doc shoes, sipping fucking teas and pinkies up, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like I think that's kind of the goal. I might not be at your stage of the game yet, but I will say this, that
I'm at my own stage.
Right, but like what I'm saying is like I think you got to try to live young for as long as you can, right? And kind of be you. Because the minute you sit there and lay down and just let time kind of win the game, then you kind of shit out of luck. But I kind of want to ask anybody that's watching this or that's going to watch this in the future, like, how do you tell? Or let's put it this way: what time frame, especially if you're meeting a female or you're meeting if you're a female meeting a male, right? Mm-hmm. Like, what time frame does the persona end, right? So I'm thinking like within 3 months. It's almost like a job. It's almost like a job period, right? So
Right.
it's like it's almost like that. Like 90 days, we'll decide if we're gonna keep you or not. I feel like after 90 days, you're really gonna feel out who you're actually getting with and kind of see the true person that you're with. 'Cause I think that people can hold
Oh
a
my
persona,
God,
right?
that's good.
I think people can
Yes.
hold a persona and put on them filters for at least 90 days. What do you think? Think 90 days is a good estimate or what?
There's a movie. There's a 1 and 2, and I watched the movie 100 times. It's called Think Like a Man.
Mm-hmm.
And the first part of it, the first number one part was about them dating, and Steve Harvey had a book that in that movie that it said make him wait 90 days for the cookie or something. So
Oh,
yeah.
Okay, so I'm on the money there.
So the girls, and you said that, it struck a nerve. So I was like, all right. So the girls were doing this, and the guys are like, dude, I want to get laid, and they're doing this. But really, hanging out with somebody. If you hang out with somebody for the first time and you end up getting laid, it's probably, is it really bad? I guess it's not necessarily bad, but it's a better look when you don't do something, and it's kind of, you got to work for it. If you don't have to work for it, I guess it's not really.
Yeah.
It's old school doing it that way.
You're right. I don't know if you don't give up the cookie for 90 days. I think that's going to deter most.
Well, what's going to happen
Right?
is when she does give up the cookie, the head of your dick, if you're not beating it, it's going to blow off.
Yeah,
You're
100%.
going to go like this.
100%.
2 pumps, and you go boop, and it's going to go boom. There goes the pee-pee. You're done.
100%. No, 100%. But I'm curious to see what other people think about that. I think that might be. I think a lot of people might have different kind of views on that.
No, because listen, you got to get to know somebody.
Right.
When you start dating them, dude, you got to get to know them, and then you don't just like move in.
But do you hold off for 90 days?
Well, I can't hold out for 1 day. So
Well, yeah.
it's fucking.
But like, when do you know that whoever you're dealing with is actually like when do you find out who the real them is, right? You think
Well, being married as long as I was to my ex-wife, and I found out who she was fucking 13 years later. Obviously she became somebody different, but everybody is. I'm sure that I put a facade on. I am a nice
we
guy,
all do.
but I'm also a big dick, and I try not to let it show its little ugly face until somebody pisses me off. But I'm like the guy though. You piss me off, dude. I don't care if it's 5 years from now. I'll see you at a fucking, I don't know, Chuck E. Cheese and go up and fucking cram your face through a pizza and beat the shit out of you, dude.
Yeah. No, I had an alter ego there for a minute, man. So I got a nickname, Chad, right? And that was an alter ego for me. It's my brother's fault. He was the one who named it. But
Damn.
so I think that everybody has one.
Oh,
right?
I definitely do.
I think some drop it earlier than others, right? So I think some people like hang on to their little alter egos, or like they kind of hide behind some sort of persona, a little longer. But I think overall, I really want to see if people have like a longer or shorter time frame than me. I think 90 days, it must be the sweet spot. I really
Dude,
do.
I got something. Something came to me. You ready?
Yeah.
I gotta ask you. Have you ever heard of the lady called the Denture Queen?
No.
I don't even care if she gets pissed. I had to block this bitch, dude.
Oh?
Okay, my friend, I posted a filter picture. I said, you girls, and it had a girl, she looked pretty, then the next picture next to her had her teeth looked like she could eat corn through a picket fence. She was real funky looking. But it was just saying about the filters. I never said anybody specifically. This girl I know added a post to my wall, and it was about a girl that looked pretty, but then she was a filter, and she looked Looney Tune. I don't know what was going on. And this girl, the Denture Queen, starts attacking me, and I'm like, dude, wait a minute. And I guess I was following her, but I didn't know. Maybe I hit the button by accident. First of all, she's so fucking ugly, dude. I tell you what, she would haunt a house.
The Denture Queen.
Dude, she would haunt a house by herself. Okay? That's how ugly she is. And there's not enough booze in Michigan and combined states.
Oh, so if you had to, so what? She like Carney 3.
Dude, she's a carny minus 10.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Dude, she wouldn't even fit in the carny, and that's pretty good. But listen, my point is I would never put her on blast until now. She put herself out there, kept messaging. My daughters had to message her and say, listen, leave my dad alone. Like, I'm not going to touch a woman, but dude, I
Who
got
the fuck's
daughters.
name is the Denture Queen?
Well, she has no teeth. And she said we were making fun of her friend. But no, we weren't making fun.
Bitch, I'll make fun of your teeth.
I guess her friend was the one on that post that my friend Christina added, on my wall. I get it, but I wasn't even the one that said anything. She posted something on her wall that says little Mikey had to get deleted. Listen, you ugly old nasty 12-back sandwich eating lard ass fucking gelatin cottage cheese ass. Dude, no one wants to touch your nasty ass. And you said that you got all these followers. Listen, here's your followers. You no teeth, fucking nasty cunt ass bitch. Dude, fuck you. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what? Fuck her, dude. You know what? She's lucky I don't know where she lived, dude.
No, I mean, from what I hear of it, the dental queen needs to get some insurance to get some
Denture
teeth.
queen. Look her up, dude. She's a fucking idiot.
I don't want to look her up.
Well, no, dude. And then I actually looked at her page to find what she was posting. And I must, dude, I'm old. My eyes are fucking terrible, dude. I might have, they make fun of me because I'm looking at my phone. But half the time I can't sign anything at the bar because I can't see. But, dude, I must have followed her again. I didn't mean to. And she's like, oh, you followed me again, little Mikey. Listen, bitch, I'm 215 pounds. I'm not little, okay? And you are ugly. That is 100% right. So, you know what? Halloween is right around the corner, baby. I'll tell you what.
So wait, is she toothless talking shit?
I had to block her. I would show you. Just look her up. The Denture Queen. Dude,
I'm afraid to.
Haley, look her up. The Denture Queen.
On Facebook?
Yeah, find out.
Yeah, Facebook. Listen, bro. She is so
Denture
ugly.
queen.
And I would have never said anything bad about her. And it wasn't about her. But since she attacked me, and she said I don't know who she is. Bitch, you don't know who I am.
Well, I mean, I can't get behind this. So like, she's a toothless bitch, right?
Listen,
Hey,
wait till
hold
you.
on. She's
yeah.
a toothless bitch,
Oh.
but yet she's calling herself the Denture.
And even when she filters her
So-
stuff, she's ugly as hell.
So what you're saying is that when she coughs, like her whole teeth come out into the glass.
She's
type
like
shit,
this.
right?
Look at Haley's face.
She gets the shit. I mean, she gives
Yeah.
out the gummies.
Haley. Oh yeah. Well, she's
Let
coming
me
with
see.
the phone.
Let's see.
Hold
I
on.
want to see this. I gotta find out
We're
what
not
we're
gonna go
talking
to a
about. The
commercial
Denture
break.
queen. No, this is no commercial break.
Oh boy.
Denture queen.
I want to be able to see your face.
Alright, she got nice titties.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Oh! What the fuck? Oh man.
Lord.
Oh, hey, everybody that listens to this podcast, I want you to look up Denture
Corner
Queen, okay?
loves her very much.
All right, so you need to look up Denture Queen, okay?
She had 6 likes and 2 hearteds.
like
hearts
so,
on her
and I
Facebook
want you to
post.
I want y'all to comment on this podcast after you look this shit up,
Dude, silly.
and
Yeah.
tell me we're bullshitting.
Hey,
when we-
could she not haunt a house by herself? If you seen her in a dark alley, would you not be scared? I would be terrified
bro.
that she's gonna gum
She
me.
looks like my mom.
Shut up. She doesn't look like your mother. Are you serious? Haley, don't say that. Dude, she's really ugly, dude.
Oh
I know
man,
her.
I would have
I
never.
just-
No,
I wanna
not your
know-
I'm
mom.
not ugly.
No, not
I just
that-
wanna know-
that lady.
the
All right.
Denture Queen.
Yeah, but again,
My mom's the Denture Queen too, other than the fact
Oh,
that
we
her
might.
dog
Oh,
ate her
maybe we have
dentures.
both of them on. Have a denture.
Listen, I'll be honest
have
with
a
you.
denture contest.
if she was hot and she had no teeth,
You take the gummies?
the gummies.
Would you take the gummies?
You
Would
know,
you take the gummies?
maybe on a late night, I'd be like, "Can you do the alphabet?" No, but seriously though, you know what? She might be a nice person, but her coming at me and attacking me was the wrong fucking thing to do because I wasn't a part of any of it. I didn't do anything. And she posted little Mikey had to get unfollowed or blocked or deleted. Listen, you know, it ain't gonna hurt my feelings with your 6 fucking followers that you got. Or she got a lot of followers on TikTok because she's so fucking ugly, people can't get past it.
No, I mean I'm sure anybody that's named the Denture Queen that has no teeth and looks.
You
like
probably
a
catch her at
goddamn-
Walmart walking around.
You know, she
with,
kind of looks
with
like
yoga
a,
pants.
She kind of looks like a beaten piece of steak. You know, like one that you kind of look at. And you're like, man.
I think she starred in Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah, you know, it's just.
you know, those fucking hillbillies or.
It's
or
one where
Wrong
you
Turn.
can't feel bad
I'm a
because
hillbilly,
it's like
so
it's almost
I can say that.
self-inflicted. It looks like, but it's like, man, it's almost like impressive how bad you can make yourself look. You know, like I'm looking at her and I'm like, man, you done did a number on yourself.
Oh well, damn thanks.
Cause I think that I saw some tattoos over here and underneath the eyelids. It looked like, and, man, I wouldn't touch that bitch with a 10-foot pole.
Well, you know, again, she attacked me, said I don't know who she is. Well, I gotta tell you, honey, you met your match. We'll just say that. Come with me, I will burn you to death with my words. I don't even know you. 5 minutes of having a conversation with you through messaging because you're a keyboard tough girl, and I got daughters, dude, to go take care of my business.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yep.
almost beat a bitch's ass on the fucking cell phone.
You got
You
some
did?
spicy meatballs.
Almost.
Oh,
I almost got out my car. If you wouldn't have been with me, I would have said some shit to it.
you're like 4'11" on a good day, right?
I refuse to fight at Starbucks.
I'm 6'5".
I
on a
do.
good day.
I refuse to fight at
She-
Starbucks. I
She-
refuse to fight at Starbucks.
She
I
says
do.
she's 6'5" on a good day.
Yeah, I mean, definitely. If you put her ego into play, she's definitely like a 6'5", for sure.
Okay.
She's 6'5". But you know, I just refuse to fight at Starbucks, because I mean they got talk about
She
a
called
plethora-
me a stupid bitch for not going in the turnaround. I'm sorry. I take that turnaround fucking 6 days a week. You fucking put your foot on the gas.
Oh my
And
god.
it wasn't even me that honked at her. It was his ass.
Damn right.
This all took place at
And I'm
Starbucks.
the
Yeah,
one
no,
that-
it was a
this
turnaround
morning-
before.
well,
Hold on,
this
it was a
afternoon.
turnaround before Starbucks, and here's the thing: as a principal, there's a couple laws I live by. I ain't gonna fight nobody at Starbucks because they got just such a plethora of people there, right? Some are colorful, most are colorful, right? So that's already. Like I'm already
Yes, but
playing catch up.
I am a
Hold on,
regular.
I'm talking.
They know me by my voice.
So
and
so
know
I'm
my
already
order.
so I'm already playing catch up at Starbucks. So I'm not getting out of my car to fight possibly color folk, right?
Right.
At Starbucks. It'd be like the same thing if you fought at like Panera.
What are they gonna hit you with bread?
Right.
Story.
You're
is
gonna
that
fight
I
at
got
like
called a stupid bitch for him.
You're gonna fight, like-
honking at her.
you're gonna
for
fight
him
at
honking at her. I didn't do it. He did it.
That's when I mean it's hard to do it, but you kind of got to turn around, and be like, ma'am, I'm sorry that you're miserable, ugly, and having a bad day. Jesus loves you, and just pull away.
Oh, that's a good one.
Dude, that
So you
then
play
they
the
get
Jesus
mad.
card.
Yeah, then they get
I
really
was
mad.
gonna tell her if she couldn't see where she was like any cars coming, like then she needed to go see an eye doctor.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a good one too.
The thing is like I don't know. I get weird at Starbucks. I don't know. I don't like it. It's weird.
Yeah, I
It's kind of like because I went in there a couple times, man. You got people like on their laptops over here, right? And then I look over here and I try to. And first of all, like everything you order at
Please.
Starbucks,
Mhm.
it's just way too overcomplicated. I don't like that neither. And have you ever been? You've obviously went to Starbucks at one point.
Oh yeah, I
right?
love the vanilla bean.
The minute you go in there and you look at anybody on the other side of the counter, they're all colorful.
Oh, they're very colorful.
So it's like, well, who am I getting into beef with in the drive-thru?
Yeah, you might
I mean,
get
that's a coin
one of
flip.
those, a merce or a purse or
Right,
or
right.
whatever.
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
Well, that's funny. I mean,
Chad loves Starbucks and fighting at it. And their coffee. That's bullshit. I do like their coffee. Their coffee's pretty good. I like the, it's like a caramel ribbon.
crunch.
Caramel ribbon crunch.
I think Haley likes that. It's all over her fucking console in her
that
car.
shit is fire. But no, I won't fight at a Starbucks, and it's a principle because it might be a hate crime.
Hold on. When a white bitch hasn't had her coffee, you don't fuck with that white bitch until she's had her fucking white bitch coffee.
Yeah. But anyway, so
Period.
I can't fight anybody at Starbucks because I'm flipping a coin. Because if they just happen to be colorful, then that's a hate crime.
Then you're gonna look foolish.
Right. So might as well just pitter patter, get my caramel ribbon crunch. And
I mean, you could always do
About
the
my business.
old-fashioned, just fucking slap the fucking
like
taste. Just,
like
yeah.
Turkish takeoff.
Yeah, you don't have to fucking beat the hell. I'm just slap the fuck out of
Right.
it.
Okay.
I'll
I
throw
gotcha.
my coffee at the
Right.
bitch and pay
Right.
for a
Yeah.
whole new one.
I mean, I don't know. I would never. Starbucks. That's crazy, dude. Like
You do it at
That's
the
the
bar.
weirdest. That's the weirdest place.
the
ever.
bar is because you've got hookers,
It's alcohol.
alcohol, and dudes all wanting to bang the same girls at the bar every weekend at the same bar.
I have people
Yeah.
calling me names because
Yeah.
of my boyfriend.
That's
There you go.
somebody told me they were like I've had in the last couple weeks I've had people say, well, oh dude, they'll be like, dude, you party. When the fuck do I party? I go to work Monday through Friday,
Yep.
hopefully on Saturdays, And then I go out on Saturdays, Saturday night when I have my kids.
Right.
And I got bombed last night. I don't know how it happened. The shots just sneak up on me like a fucking snake doing an attack. Oh my God, the Rumpelman shots.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Dude, I don't even know. I guess I called my daughter on the way home from the bar last night. I was wasted.
I'm surprised you didn't have more Johnny Vegases.
Well, we stayed away from those because Matt liked those, and I fucking hate them. And the tequila is just to kill you.
It's fucking brutal.
Oh, dude, they're terrible. But it's funny because the same girls that and I'm sure there's a lot of girls. I was told last night by a nice lady that I met.
Right.
She said that I kind of give off the persona of a player.
Oh, so you got that nice little filter on you.
But I understand. I get it.
Right.
But until you get to know me, I'm single. I'm a single fucking guy. I've been single for 4 years. I was married to one girl and with her for 13 years. So I mean, what am I supposed to do? Do I, stay home and crochet fucking blankets or go to the VFW hall for a fish dinner?
I think maybe that's the next podcast. Maybe we should sit there and crochet and be real docile dudes. Huh?
No. No.
Come on, and maybe that might get rid of your player persona.
It's how I dress, like my chain, my chains or my fucking watches. Everything's big and gaudy with me.
Right.
I go big always, and I guess Echo Unit went out in probably 1990s, but I still wear it because I like the way the shirts fit, and I don't know, man, it's my style. I wear DC shoes, DC socks. I do wear Jordans. I got tons of them, but I have my own style, and it's not to try to attack certain girls or try to get in with certain people. I'm myself, and I would never change for anybody else. The piercings in the mouth. I get asked all the time, is it weird to kiss you? I don't know. I don't really think it is.
See, that ties into what we're talking about today, is because you're going to have people like fucking Denture Queen over here that's going to talk shit, but she's not comfortable in her own skin. If you're looking for a gal there, I mean, if they take you for what you're worth and who you are, then you're going to be fine, right?
Here's one right here.
But if they try to fucking analyze every little outfit you have, every way you move, every way you speak, well then, I don't know.
I started getting a complex about, my Facebook. I got a lot of girls on my Facebook. Some of them I know, don't know. A lot are really pretty. Do I heart and like their pictures? All the time. Am I on a lot of them? Probably. But I'm fucking single. That doesn't mean I'm out fucking every single one of them. Or I'm not sliding into their DMs, or they would be fucking saying it. The guys are stupid because the guys they slide into every girl's DMs. In fact, the girl that I was hanging out with for, about 4 weeks, she was showing me her DMs with all the guys that had the girlfriends that I know were in her DMs. Which is crazy.
Yep.
I don't do that because that's a paper trail.
Yep.
I don't fucking do that and telegraph a pass. If they want to talk to me, then we'll talk. We'll make it feasible and not fucking hey, what's up? I want to fucking tag it, or oh, nice ass, or this. Have I done that? I probably have, but I don't remember. But if I got with somebody, I would have to make some adjustments. I would have to go through my Snapchat and I would have to make adjustments. I would have to go to my Facebook, and from that date that I started dating that person, that's when I should be judged. Like, say, tomorrow's the 20th or whatever.
Yeah.
That's the day that I should be judged, and, okay, he hasn't hearted...
On your actions, though.
Yes, he hasn't hearted, like, half-naked girls since we got together.
After August 20th.
Right.
Because, no, 100%.
I'll be into her, and that's what I want. So I shouldn't get penalized for what I'm doing now.
No. But as long as you own it, right? So there's a difference between being who you are and people not liking who you are versus you trying to act like a certain person or a certain thing when that's not you, right?
The difference between me and a lot of other people is that when somebody comes to me and asks me or something, I'll usually tell them, and a lot of times they don't like the answer. And then on top of that, I am the absolute guy. My kids will tell you. My daughters, they've seen it. If somebody says something to me and I don't like it, 9 times out of 10, if I'm out in public, we were at, I won't name the club. It was a club, we were at Smugglers, and there was a biker club that was in there. And I have a lot of friends that are in clubs. But this particular club, they were there. There was probably about 15 of them. And he was looking at my tattoos, and the guy kept trying to talk to Haley, my daughter. And I just walked over to the tallest dude. Dude was like fucking 7 foot almost. I said, yo, bro, what's up, man? He's like, yeah, what's up, man? I said, hey, listen, I'm going to be honest with you. This is my daughter. And I keep seeing you guys send your dude over. Oh, well, we were making sure you don't beat the shit out of him. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's the dude. You should just take him and get him the fuck out of here. Because he kept asking me about my tattoos. He wanted to know if they were jailhouse tattoos.
Right.
And I told him, I'm like, dude, I'm affiliated with a lot of clubs, a lot of people. I don't know anybody in this particular club. But I get it, dude. You guys are watching out for your boy. But what if he said something to my daughter, dude? I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him.
Mm-hmm.
And I had like 10 beer bottles lined up. Dude, I'll fucking hit everybody. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm that crazy one.
Yeah.
If you're fucking with my family or friends, especially my daughters or my boys, you're definitely gonna get something going on. You ain't gonna like the outcome.
I mean, hey.
You obviously don't have any kids right now, so
No, I can't level with that, but I
No.
will tell you that, like, I mean, I'm not to the extent that you might be, but I do have the same kind of principle there, to where, like, if I deem it to be a legitimate reason, then I'll fire off as well, right? So I understand that, like, especially with your daughters involved. I don't have a daughter or a son myself, but I can imagine that, like, it's a no tolerance zone. I would hope so, at least, right? Like, there's
Yeah.
no tolerance there, right?
as you get older, though, you'll notice with yourself as you get older, like how I've gotten. I've always had a temper, and like, you know, as I got older, it's gotten worse. And even dealing with like the cancer,
Yeah, no, you can't.
getting divorced.
Nope.
I started getting callous to where, like, if people knew what I was really thinking in my head, I'd probably be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
Because like, I always watch people. I fucking know exactly what they're doing before they do it. I'm really people. I watch people. I watch their body language, their demeanors. Even on Facebook, I could tell when dudes post pictures of how fucking tough they are, or you know, I'm
those are always the
badass.
weakest motherfuckers.
Well,
man.
dude, those are the guys that you walk up and you open hand slap the fuck out of them, and then they cry and they're done. So go lift some more fucking weights, dog. But you know, I don't know. People just bug the fuck out of me. What's that?
Fucking Josh says, "Thanks, Dad."
Josh.
He said, "Yeah, can't judge a book by its cover." And that's
Right, and
It's
you
one
know
of the best
that's
sayings.
funny because
I mean-
Josh, Haley's boyfriend, I met him through my best friend Jay that died. Missed this guy, dude. He was doing some tattoos at his house, and I pulled up and I seen Josh and Kyle, which was Jay's son. I met Josh before Josh even met me. And then
Yeah,
when
I heard about
when
that,
He
yeah.
when he went up to Haley's house, or they were at somebody's house. I pulled up because is that your dad? He goes, holy fuck! But like once he knows
I heard
me
about
now,
that, yeah, I heard
it's
about that,
different.
yeah.
You know me, so you're not going to be that apprehensive and thinking because I'm fucking crazy. Anybody that usually fucks with me, dude, knows that I got a screw loose. Why would you do it, dude? I mean, but the people that know me know that I'm honestly a really nice guy.
I've
You
never
know?
had a problem with it.
No, dude, and if I'm wrong, I'll own it. I always own. Now I do at 51. It's taken me 51 years to finally own my shit that I do.
You know, that's what I got. That's what changed with the past few years. Honestly, ever since me and Haley got together, right, I used to be a fucking spicy meatball. Used to be fucking just off the wall. Didn't give a fuck. Right? I was just firing off all the time. But now I got this weird sense of like patience and like now I think, right? So it's like, man, you really got to cross the line now for me. Because, I mean, you might have that. I mean, I know you have that in your back pocket, right? But I've also seen you hold your shit together when times when you could have exploded, right? So there has to be, like, I mean, it seems like you kind of have the same thing as me to where, like, once you deem that this situation's worth the nonsense that you're about to bring to the table, right? Then once you make that commitment there, then you're going off, right?
Each moment it's different. You know, if you're out to eat with your family and somebody's last night I was walking into the bar and this dude's like staring at me as we're walking up. I'm like, and the girl that I was with, she's like, what the fuck? I don't know that guy, dude. He's just like looking me down like, dude, you seriously want to fucking go, bro? Like, I blew it off because
It's not worth it.
it's not worth it just because he gave me a fucking
Right,
awkward eye,
yeah.
dude. I'll fucking close your eye. And
Yeah,
you'll be
but
able to see out of it.
it's not worth it. At
But
that
if it was
point.
inside the bar and I felt like I probably should just fucking punch him in his mouth because I don't want to fucking
Get it over with.
My dad always taught that to me. He says, listen, I'm going to tell you something. In high school, I got picked on by these two older dudes. Fucking, I don't even name their names. I don't give a fuck. Phil Clayball and Jerry Wood. These two guys were badasses in high school. They were a little older than me. And for some odd reason, Jerry Wood had a problem with me. And I was a little skinny kid in high school. And they were fucking, they're both wailing on my arms in the gym. I was like, fuck these guys. I walked out and Mr. Lamb was like, what happened, Mike? I said, nothing, dude. He goes, I know what happened. I never said it. We went down to the office, and the principal, they all knew what happened. I never told on those two kids. And then Phil said he was going to beat my ass. Well, my dad came there with a fucking paper bag, a fucking 40-ounce beer in the school. My dad goes, "What the hell's going on?" I'm like, "Oh, shit." Dude, I got my ass tore up in the car on the way home. He says, "I'll tell you what, you ever let somebody put their fucking hands on you again, you attack, then you ask questions after." So from that day on,
You just
my life completely transferred, and I said, "You know what? Beat the hell out of somebody, hit first, and ask questions later." Because, dude, you know what? You give them the opportunity, they will strike.
Yeah, you know, my mom said the same shit. So my mom always said, "Hey, you know, you never hit first, right? If somebody hits you, then you fight them." And then my papa always said this, "Well, that's stupid, because if you get hit first, what if you get knocked out? And you're fucked, right? So why wait, right?
You never wait.
Right, exactly.
You never give them the
you know, I hear,
opportunity.
you know, my mom always was like, self-defense only. You know, if somebody hits you, then you can do your thing. And then my papa's like, fuck that, because if they're strong enough or they know what they're doing, it's only gonna take one."
My boys, dude, it's so funny because my son Aiden is 9, Jaden is 7, my grandson Carter is 6. He's gonna be 7, and the thing is, and Jaden and Carter go to school together.
Yep.
And then Jaden, he's like, you know, he's real little. He's even littler than Carter, and he's like, "Dad, yep, I was in the bathroom. I took care of Carter. I made sure he was okay." I'm like, "Okay, little dog." I mean, but my boys they're terrors, dude. Like me personally, I have no worry about them going to school because those two little shits, they can handle themselves. Not that I ever promote, "Hey, I want you guys to beat people up or whatever," but I want those kids.
You want to
know
be
what?
tough.
Well, yeah,
You
because
want to
if
be able to be self-sufficient.
if you let somebody pick on you one time, I guarantee
It's
you,
gonna spiral.
It's gonna
It's gonna
keep
spiral.
going on.
Yeah.
It never ends, especially in school. And I'm going to a reunion. Anybody went to Carlson High School next Saturday, and I'm so honestly, it's fucking exciting because I get to see all the fucking tough guys and the dudes that were, you know, probably they're fucking funny. And there's one in particular, one of my friends that I actually hope he goes. I don't think he will, but if he goes, we're gonna have a little conversation.
Oh, fair
And
enough.
you know, he knows what's gonna happen. But it's, you know, I'm excited to go there because all the people that were fucking dumb in high school, you know, I look like this, and what do they look like? I know that's chauvinistic, but that's what happens, dude. I'm a dick, so you know, you brought it on yourself, like the denture queen. There,
Right.
you know, basically, you know,
Right.
you put yourself in that
I
situation.
mean, when you poke the bear, I mean, that's what.
Yeah, you fuck with a bee's nest, you're gonna
Yep.
get stung.
Yep. And you know, dude, I've always been this way. I'm never the aggressor, right? That's me personally. I'm always like the responder, right? So I'm always the person that's like, I can't say always. I lied. That's a bullshit lie, because sometimes I do get a little spicy. But
Well, that's life.
yeah, but for the most part, I mean, if people just minded their own business, that's what really pisses me off. Nobody can mind their own fucking business, right? You know, like, everybody's always trying to get involved in other people's situations. They're always trying to, like,
Live somebody else's
right,
life.
right, or just, like, you know, just talk shit. It's like, well, I mean, why? Are you that uncomfortable in your own skin?
Right.
Right? To where you got to project your own, you're upset because of whatever you got going on, right?
Right.
Now you're starting more problems with somebody else that has nothing to do with you, nothing to do with your situation, right? And now you're getting more hate, right? So, I mean, take Denture Queen over here. What the fuck she had to do with talking shit to you?
And I never
Right?
said anything
Right,
about
that's
her.
That's what I'm saying.
She
You
kept,
got
I got the
people that
message.
are so
She says,
miserable.
"You don't know who you're fucking with, honey.
You know,
I don't know.
You know,
You
bitch,
know
you
what?
fucked with, you know, like
You fucked with the wrong guy.
You
I
fucked
just
with
I
him
just blasted
first.
you on my podcast
Right.
because you're an idiot.
And it's like, you got people that are, and that's so many people, right? You got people that are so miserable in their own skin that they just can't just fucking, like, handle
Leave
their
me
own
alone.
shit, right? Like,
I'm doing
like,
my own thing. Yeah, we made fun of your friend. I didn't know it was your friend, and actually it was some girl that posted it. I wasn't even the one to post it. I said, "Good Lord," that's because the bitch was ugly, dude. Let's just be
whatever,
honest.
but like, so if that's her friend, that's fine. Isn't that her friend's problem?
Yeah,
Right?
I mean, I can't
That's
help
her
that you're
friend's
ugly,
problem.
You
It
know?
ain't yours.
Right, and she
Right?
said that the haters they're getting paid. Listen, honey, if you got paid, you sure wouldn't look that bad. Because I tell you, you'd get some lip injections, and you probably get those teeth fixed. And why would you want to call yourself the denture queen and you pull your dentures on? It's really a bad look.
That's what I was.
And
That's kind of what I was getting.
Just
at.
because you got followers on TikTok, 2 million or 1 million, dude, who gives a fuck? They're looking at you because you're retarded looking. I mean, you don't look you
Yeah,
don't look
that's
right.
that's bad clout, right? So like, I
Right.
mean, your following isn't following. It's people that are all looking at you the same way that we're
Because they're
looking at
curious
you.
what dumb
It's
shit
like,
you're
what
gonna do
kind
again.
of fucking shithole is going on here, right? Like,
You know, we're just starting out, and like again, we never rehearse anything. We
No,
never
fuck
really
no.
talk about. We say, well, what topic are we going to talk about? I don't know. You know what, Anthony? Let's talk about filters today. But the thing is there's endless amounts. I have so many ideas I want to do. Listen, you know what? I want to crash some weddings. I got a couple
oh,
ideas.
we're doing that. We're doing that for sure.
Um,
For sure.
We're gonna have Anthony and Haley and me. I'll get a date. We'll go crash a wedding. I
Yeah.
got a couple
Do
insight.
you get a date? Fucking never, dude.
Listen,
No,
I'm not
we're
that
definitely
picky.
hold on. We're definitely crashing a wedding.
Oh,
for sure.
I
don't
want to
give a
crash.
shit.
I
We're
want to
doing
crash
it.
a wedding. I want to do some interviews with some different people.
Yeah, yeah.
If you guys are listening, anybody tunes into it at some point, watches. If you guys have any ideas or you guys want to be on the show, I want to have the hot dog challenge. I had some girls going to do it. We were going to do the hot dog. I need some more girls
So,
for that.
so I can get that covered. I got that covered.
Oh,
Now,
well,
I got
cool.
that covered.
Okay,
now, so
well,
that's coming
we're,
soon.
We're going to probably
Right.
do that very
So-
soon.
Yeah, so I got my buddy Johnny. Johnny can take care of that. Right? Johnny can take care of that.
Okay.
But I also got another dude coming on here.
Okay.
I talked with him earlier today.
Okay.
Weekend after Memorial Day is coming on.
Okay. Hey, anytime.
So-
you guys, anybody.
Yeah.
I'm
we
down.
definitely want, because we want people with different points of views, right?
Right, we're trying to change up thing with the tiki bar thing today, the goofy looking shirts and glasses. It's just something different to not, doing it in my basement or across the street or do it here or there. I want to change it up to make it not so boring. And I know we're probably not the most exciting guys, but we're just starting out, and I'm having a blast doing this, dude.
I am too, man. And I like it that, like, I think we're keeping everybody guessing, right? Because you
don't
it's
know what we're
uncut,
gonna do.
It's uncut, so we might say that we're talking about this, but it might derail and go off to something else. And I mean, dude, you got Hawaiian shirts on with some goddamn whatever the fuck these are, lays, right? And then, I mean, we had suits on one day. We're gonna keep you guys guessing.
Right.
You're never gonna know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, because I want people to be entertained. Because I really got a lot of funny ideas, and a lot of stuff. We just have to make it happen. We need more people, and I really don't want to reach out to a bunch of people. And say, hey, you want to be on this? Because I've had a ton of people ask me, but then they never.
Right.
Like, I had one of my buddies last night said something he wanted to come on. I never contacted him, which I should have. But I'm going to try to get some people. Next Sunday, I'm going to try something different. I have an idea.
Yep.
And I think we're gonna have to do it. Like we had the pepper spray. Anything that we do, we don't con people into doing it. They do it on their own free will. We would never do nothing to try to hurt somebody, or make fun of somebody.
Yeah, or to tarnish their reputation. Or
Right,
anything
we're
like
not
that.
we're not trying to make fun of anybody. Although the denture queen, I kind of called her out because she
deserved it.
She called me out
She
first,
deserved
and
it.
I warned her.
Yep.
There's a difference.
But this is also uncut. I mean, we're embodying exactly what we wanted this podcast to be.
Right.
This is going to be one of the only podcasts that you're ever going to watch it's uncut, unrehearsed, and it's true. I mean, we're going to speak the truth. It's going to go right off the dome, and I mean, you're going to get what you get.
I had a couple people they're like, oh, did you see Joe Rogan? Yeah, dude, this guy's been famous doing Fear Factor, and I mean,
Whatever.
Yeah, we're not famous by no means. Are we gonna be famous? Probably not. But dude, you know what?
I'm having a blast doing it,
I'm having
though.
a blast, and you know what? When I die, all my kids are gonna be able to watch these videos. They're
Yep.
gonna say, dude, my dad and Anthony were fucking hilarious.
Yep.
This is something, and some of the stuff, yeah, my kids probably shouldn't hear, but they'll be older then, and
Right.
they'll know. But everything I talk about is the truth. If there's something that somebody wants to call me out on, I promise you I'll own up to it. I'll fess up because I don't give a shit. This is
Yeah.
a full fucking send, okay?
Yeah.
There's no holding back. There's certain things we can and cannot say,
Yep.
but
But you mean, you
We're
fuck
going
and
around the
find
curve,
out,
you know?
Like, so I mean, I love what we got going on here. I think that we're getting a lot of good responses.
I get excited about doing this every Sunday.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of integrated into my schedule.
And this was kind of just a thrown together thing. Like, usually I have a ton of ideas, but I had a good night last night. I got bombed, not by choice. It just happened. And, I worked 6 days this week, and we worked a ton of hours. And, I was hungover. I was laying around. I finally got in a shower at 5 o'clock. And I just was like, dude, I'm excited to do this because the ideas flow. My mind never stops. And when you're old like me and you've got all these ideas and stuff that you've done in life, it's a good time, dude. And I want to share these with people. And somebody might be having a bad day, Anthony, and they'll be like, dude, these guys
Right.
are funny. And if anybody has ever watched these and you know you're down and out, and you know you don't really even know me or know Anthony, you need somebody to talk to, dude, you can always reach out somehow and get a hold of us. I'm gonna try to make a phone line on one of the phones, like
yeah, we can do that. So I mean, we can definitely make it.
Yeah, if somebody needs something, dude. I mean, because dude, I know how it is to be down and out and alone and not have anybody to talk to.
Absolutely.
Then you think about things.
You know, I think one of my biggest kind of goals with this podcast is like to make it to where like some people that watch us or listen to us, right? Is like it kind of like integrates into their routine too. Is
right.
Like, man, I had a shitty week.
Right.
But I know it's Sunday at 6.
I'm gonna watch these corny ass.
I'm gonna
dudes.
watch these motherfuckers show up here on some bullshit, wearing lays and Hawaiian shirts out of nowhere, and talk about bullshit.
I mean,
I think that's gonna be cool, and that's why I love doing this, is because we don't rehearse this. We have no idea what we're gonna talk about. We stand up here, we put the camera on, we press play, and here we go.
and it's not edited at all.
Yeah. It's just true.
And we don't sit there and fuck around and be like, oh, we don't know what. Dude, I could talk for hours. I just don't want to bore you guys. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's and you know, in the beginning when we talked, I want to help people too. I don't want to just get on here and like do the hot dog toss and do some funny. I want to do funny shit. The crashing weddings, dude. I am gonna.
That's gonna be so nice.
We're gonna do that, dude. And we don't mean any disrespect to anybody. The movie Wedding Crasher was funny. The Stage 5 Clinger. You know, I want to do it all.
And we've all had those too.
You and I getting up there dancing with people we don't even know.
Trust me, we're doing that. We got 3 events that we know for sure we're doing. We're doing the wedding crash.
It's like a bucket
We
list.
will crash a wedding for sure,
and not disrespectfully.
No, not we won't.
We're gonna
ruin
make it
their
fun.
day, right?
We're gonna make. In fact, actually, it'll probably be the best wedding that they've ever attended because obviously it's theirs. But
yeah, we're gonna make it.
It's gonna be fun.
So and then we're also doing. So my lady's gonna fight a midget in bikinis in a pool of chocolate milk. 100%. That's happening.
Are you gonna drink the chocolate milk out of a straw?
I don't know about that.
Okay, I'm just asking for a
And
friend.
then we're doing the hot dog toss. So we got 3 events that are planned that are going to happen, right?
I wanted to figure out how we. I even wanted when we plan to go out on a Saturday and take the podcast with us. I think I have a way that we could probably do it.
We could.
I'm gonna find out. We'll talk off the air on that. But there's a lot of ideas. Do you guys have any ideas you guys want to poke at us or say, hey, maybe you guys should do this?
Yeah, or any topics too. If there's anything that you guys like think that is like give or take, or that's like kind of like argumentative, that some people might not have the same kind of point of view on.
Right.
Let us know. We'll talk about it.
Or if you want to be on it.
Right. Yeah.
Hey, we're open to anybody. We're not just here just to make fun and poke it. We're not poking. We're really talking about real life stuff, And if it offends people, you
That's
can come
fine.
on and we can hash it out, I mean, not in a bad way. We'll just you upset me by saying this. I had somebody I talked about. I didn't name a name. She got upset, but it's the truth, dude. You're living a double fucking life, and I called you out.
Yep.
On fucking YouTube. Big deal, dude. I didn't say your name. Nobody knows.
That's the thing, is if whatever topic we talk about or whoever we talk with, it's going to be genuine. It's going to be real.
Right.
So it doesn't matter if you like it or not. If we, pull a string or you might get upset, whatever. I mean, you're tuning in on your own accord, right? So it's we're not gonna fall. We're not gonna stray away from what we believe in or how we view things.
I'd like to do different things, and it's not hard sometimes, but it's hard to get people, because people say they want to be on it, but once you become famous or well known, then that's when people want to fuck.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are camera shy. They might be a little afraid to talk.
First time we did it, I was a little nervous because it was.
I was nervous until we stared talking.
But
because then we started feeding off each other, and it just
this is
made
like
me
we've been best friends forever.
Right?
It's fucking weird.
Yeah. So and we had his girlfriend, one of his friends or whatever. I forgot her name. She came on one of our early podcasts, and she was a little nervous at the time too. And then
Jen. Yeah, she's a great friend.
So Jen and my lady were on there, and I mean they were kind of both nervous, and then all of a sudden the conversation just. It sparked up. Everybody
Jen's
was talking.
a hoot, dude.
Right,
She's fucking funny.
Everybody was talking. Everybody's having a good time. So, if you're a little skittish about hopping on the podcast, just remember that we'll carry most of the weight. We're just looking for you for your own point of view, your own peace.
Yeah,
because
I can feel when somebody's gonna be like, stop talking.
Yeah.
We'll help you out. I want different ideas, different views, because I don't think that it'll ever get boring because I have tons of ideas. I just want to keep everybody in the mix of it. I want people to think, damn, dude, you know what? I can't wait till Sunday. I'm gonna listen to these fucking screwy fuckers.
Yeah,
dude,
that's
you
my
know?
goal too. I just want it to be like kind of like a.
And at the end of the day, we got hats and shirts made. You guys want some
Mhm.
cups,
Yep.
you know, to represent. And I mean, we're not looking to get famous and make a fucking ton of money off this. I'm just doing this because I enjoy it. It's really fun. I've always wanted to do it.
Dude, honestly, yeah, I'm having a blast.
It's the best
doing
thing
it,
we've ever-
and I
ever
just, I mean, even if it's just a few people, if a few people wait every Sunday till 6.
I don't care if we have 10 followers.
I don't.
I
It
don't
doesn't
care if
matter.
20.
But if
That's
if
10 people.
You're right. If 10 people every Sunday is like, I can't wait,
Right.
right, till 6 o'clock, and they make it part of their routine. You know, like that's. I think that'd be so. That'd be awesome, man. Because I think we're kind of one of a kind. I think that this is going to be something a lot of people are going to look
We're
for.
a couple nobodies
It doesn't
on
matter.
YouTube talking.
Right.
And you know what? Honestly, we'll talk about some good stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
some of the stuff might be a little boring. You're tuning in,
That's fine.
but I try not to let it be boring. We talk about specific topics that
Mhm.
you know we swayed away from things today. You know, a little bit. It's not a Sunday fun day, but it is Sunday, and we're flipping around. You know, the filter thing really bugs the fuck out of me because some of you girls are really pretty, and you guys are using the filters. You need to stop.
Well,
Because
but in a nutshell, take the first date something to do with water, lake, ocean, pool, whatever.
yeah, we're going fucking.
Get that
swimming.
out of the way.
I want to
right?
see the caterpillars or what's that?
Take the cat out of the bag there.
Right. I want to see you at your worst. Come over, fucking sweaty
Right.
from work.
What are you gonna wake up next to?
Right. Oh my dear God. Well, yeah. I mean, because you know, what the fuck, dude? You see some of these girls. I mean, I could name a few girls, but I don't want to do that because that's wrong.
Yeah.
But it's like you don't need all that filter, man. Because some of them are pretty, and they're like, dude, really? Why would you put a fucking dude? You don't even look. You look. I don't know. I didn't
Totally
want to say the
different.
word.
No, it's different.
You look like an alien. We'll just
Yeah,
say
no,
that.
it's totally
You
different.
don't even look normal.
Oh, yeah. I mean, dude. You know, I've seen some that like, it's a whole different shade, right? So you'll see a face,
Right.
and then like you'll see their neck, and it's like it's like 3 shades,
Right.
darker or lighter. It's like, well, god damn.
Well, you know, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't have much more to say. I think I'm.
wrap it up.
Yeah, I mean, but you know, I love all you guys. Thanks for tuning in when you do tune in, and the people that the new people that start watching us and following. Have any pointers for us? We're always open for suggestions. We're just new, starting out, so anything you want to add to us, cool. But we'll see you next Sunday.
Yep. Take it easy.